10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go NROL 192.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
M1D propulsion is nominal.
At T plus 30 seconds and counting, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Slick 4E at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. Now, in case you're just joining us, this is the NROL 192 mission for the National Reconnaissance Office, and we just had an on-time liftoff today at 5:25 a.m. Pacific Time.
Avionics, power and telemetry nominal.
Good call out there. Coming up next, the vehicle will be passing through Max Q.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
The vehicle will be passing through Max Q, which is the point in the mission profile where the vehicle experiences the greatest amount of aerodynamic pressure as it ascends through the Earth's atmosphere.
Max Q.
And there's that call out there for Max Q.
Coming up next, we'll have several events happening in a quick succession, starting with MECO, followed by stage separation and SES-1. Main engine cutoff, or MECO, is where all 9 M1D engines shut down to slow the vehicle down in preparation for stage separation, which is where the first stage separates from the second stage. Following this, the MVAC engine on the second stage will light, which is called out as second stage start 1, or SES-1.
Now this engine burn lasting...
Stage 2 engine chill.
Good call out there. This engine burn, which will last several minutes, will propel the second stage and the payload to orbit. And in addition to these major events, the fairing halves will separate about 30 seconds after SES-1. So keep an eye out for all of these events coming up in about 20 seconds from now. And as a reminder, we will not have any views of the Falcon 9 second stage or the payload at the request of our customer.
MECO? Stage separation confirmed. Stage 2 startup.
And a good series of back-to-back callouts there, which began with MECO, stage separation, and SES-1. Coming up shortly, we should hear a callout for fairing separation, but as a reminder, we will not be showing it on screen. Both payload and fairing have supporting...
Fairing separation confirmed.
Good call out. Both payload and fairing half supporting today's missions are also flight proven, with one half flying for its 12th time and the other flying for its second time.
And we'll be attempting to retrieve these fairing halves again today once they fall back to Earth with our recovery vessel, Go Beyond. We're currently at T plus 3 minutes and 20 seconds into today's mission. Now the next major milestone coming up in about 2.5 minutes from now will be the entry burn of the Falcon 9 booster as it continues on its journey towards our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You, which is currently stationed in the Pacific Ocean. Now to start the entry burn, we will relight 3 of the M1D engines on the booster, which is similar to pumping the brakes to slow down the vehicle as it passes back into the Earth's atmosphere. We need to slow down the vehicle to reduce re-entry forces, which then helps us recover and reuse the first stage.
During the entry burn, Falcon 9 is decelerating by firing its Merlin engines, but it's still moving really fast. This causes the vehicle to fly through Merlin's exhaust gases, also known as the rocket's plume, which deposits a layer of soot on the vehicle's surface. That soot comes from the carbon-based fuel that Falcon 9 uses, which with each flight, the soot builds up a little more on the outside of the vehicle. Reusability is key to lowering the cost of spaceflight, which enables more investments in critical space infrastructure. The Falcon 9's first stage that is supporting today's mission is performing this entry burn for the 24th time today. The payloads fairings supporting today's missions were also flight proven. Again, first one flying for its 12th time and the other for its second.
Now we should be hearing that call out for the Falcon 9 first stage entry burn in just under a minute from now. And as a reminder, keep an eye out for the telemetry of the vehicle at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, showing both the speed and altitude of the rocket. We should be hearing that call out for the Falcon 9 first stage entry burn in just a few moments from now.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
And great call out there for entry burn startup. This burn is set to last about 20 seconds and again is slowing down the vehicle in preparation for its final burn and landing.
Entry burn shutdown.
Another good call out there for entry burn shutdown. Coming up next will be the first stage landing burn, which will start about a minute from now. The Merlin engines on the Falcon 9 first stage are optimized for sea level, and these achieve 190,000 pounds of thrust each during ascent and descent. At
Stage 1 FTS has saved.
Good call out there. At liftoff, Falcon 9's first stage has thrust greater than 5 747 airplanes at full power. Now, the 10th engine on our rocket stack, the MVAC engine, located on the second stage, possesses a much wider nozzle and is optimized to 220,500 pounds of thrust in vacuum. Coming up in about 30 seconds, we should hear that call out for the landing burn of the Falcon 9 first stage. This landing burn is the final...
Stage 1 transonic.
Another good call out there. The landing burn is the...
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
And another good call out. The landing burn is the final burn of the Falcon 9 booster used to reduce the remaining speed of the vehicle for a gentle and precise landing on our drone ship.
Stage 2 is in terminal guidance.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Good call out for landing burn start. We are now waiting for Falcon 9 to land on our drone ship Of Course I Still Love You, which is stationed in the Pacific Ocean.
Landing leg deployed. Stage 1 landing confirmed.
And there you heard a call out for a successful landing of our Falcon 9 rocket. This was the 24th launch and landing of the first stage.